historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. The Show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely, in fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Sonny Gray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Duran under it. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Aaron Judge.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
On the ground to the left. Meyer to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That one hammered, but pulled foul. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Ball. On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back after this on the Show. And we're back here at Fenway Park, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
A year ago, so he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Jazz tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Jarren Duran now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe handles, throws to first, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Fenway, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Cody Bellinger up now. The former MVP seemed to find his rhythm again at the plate last season.
Yeah, it seems like he just found a way to simplify everything again, and when he's playing well, the ball jumps off his bat.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They get the force. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
1 out man at first. So up next for New York, Ben Rice.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Hard hit to right center. Banks off the wall. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Bellinger on his way home. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, Boone, you're even looking for a triple.
One down, runner at third. Austin Wells, the next to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
The 0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Line drive, climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Down to the bottom of the second. Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Rodon in his 12th season, 33 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. In the air to left center. Grisham on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Kiner-Falefa up next for the Red Sox. In there, and it's 0-1. That's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Line to left. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Close, but call the ball. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Fly to left his first time. In there at the knees. 0-1. Grisham wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground to third.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
It's Aaron Judge now. Into the monster seats and gone. Aaron Judge with a rocket. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Stanton in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Late on that fastball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
No, that's out.
And that one hammered. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Chisholm in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one in the air. Contreras has a beat on it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back inside Fenway Park, so stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. And it's fouled away. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the 0-1.
It looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third. Throws to first. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Back in Boston, out of the fourth, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Up next for the Yankees.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ben Rice will hit next.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Chopper to second. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Rafaela throws sails over his head at first, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw, didn't stay on top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Sonny Gray will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now, Patrick Sandoval.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
One out, runner at second. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Man at second. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score. It's 6-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over at the plate. Trent Grisham. McMahon at first, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Duran quickly gets it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. So first and second with 1 man gone. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the monster. They're waving McMahon home. Out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Here's Stanton now. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We're midway in the 4th. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go, bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Out to short, Volpe. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder,
Jarren Duran at the plate. You look at his ability to hit the ball with power and that high leg kick. That leg kick was actually something generated from his time as teammates with Justin Turner back in 2023. Remember, Turner throughout his career has had that big high leg kick. That one lifted to left. 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Abreu.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Yeehaw!
Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Foul ball.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That just misses. Ball 1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In the air to left center. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Hard hit right side. Contreras steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Rice measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds. He's playing today in his home state of Massachusetts. And another ball.
That's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Meyer to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston, on fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this. You know, these Red Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Rafaela,
that's
the next
outside.
to hit, takes ball 1.
Hey!
Close
Nope,
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
On the ground,
That's a
right
foul.
side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the fifth. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Austin Wells.
Chris, this is who you want at the plate in these spots. He already has the most RBIs in the league. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Started after it. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Wells gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent
So back
Grisham.
to the top of the order. Digging in, Trent Grisham. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. Here comes Wells around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
For the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
Swing and a ground ball. Slides, but he can't come up with it. McMahon scores. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
2 aboard with 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Rolled over to third, and
that's foul.
Foul ball. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Patrick Sandoval gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Johan Oviedo.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. On the ground, right side. Contreras over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 7, 8, 9 2 up in the home half of the inning. The Yankees 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One away.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Marcelo.
Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Kiner-Falefa in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Fires over to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, first
And now the
baseman,
first baseman, Ben Rice. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That's a
Action
ball.
in the pen
Outside.
down there. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Bellinger on his way home. The relay, the tag, out.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. In the air out to center. Kiner-Falefa on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Anthony Volpe. Digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Man on second, 2 down. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Kiner-Falefa gets under it. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Back here in Boston, Dominic coming in, and everything has been working out there again. I mean, look at the stats, Singy.
Yeah, good call featuring him to start the broadcast, Boog. He's made us look pretty smart today, and that's not always easy.
Contreras leading things off and takes a strike. That's a hit, and they have their first hit since the second inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Durant at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Jazz. There's 1. Over
Too
to
late.
first.
He's
safe.
in there.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Durant, the base runner at first with 1 out. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
for the Red Sox, designated
There's Story now.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Here's the 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now at Fenway, ready to begin the 8th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Oviedo, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Got him. 1 down. Back to the top of the
Up
order
next
now.
for the
Now it's
Yankees,
Trent Grisham
center
to the
fielder,
plate.
Trent Grisham.
The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off left side. Popped up. Gonzalez in position. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
No, that missed.
Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
No, that's it.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Judge off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. That one missed.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line drive. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Red Sox nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Kiner-Falefa. Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball.
Chisholm to Volpe at second for 1. How
Get out
about
of there.
that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Carlos Narvaez will hit next.
No, that's outside. Ball.
That one ripped. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Popped up left side. Volpe under it, and that'll do it. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
In the air, foul off first. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That's a ball.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here is Austin Wells. The 1-0. Hit hard, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. The relay to third, in there safely.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Volpe in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Out to short, Rafaela. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1-2 now. Bounce to the left side. High bounce, and he barehands it. Nicely done for the out.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
first baseman.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Contreras, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Throws the first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Up the middle. It's through for a hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Abreu in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Rodon is just 1 strike away. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.